Hello, dear students of English 3. Welcome to another interesting Zoom meeting of the class. And I want to say that you already know that it's completely and absolutely important to get joined to every single Zoom meetings. And you might be wondering why. Let's remember that Zoom meetings are in order to clarify doubts and questions that we might have, right? It means that today we're going to be working on session 7, unit 4. I really like hip hop. So today we're gonna be reading this important advertisement that we have in here. Estimados estudiantes, se les informa que a partir del 30 de junio del 2021 las entregas de tareas y trabajo en plataforma cerrarán semanalmente. Esto con el fin de garantizar la comprensión y aplicación de los conocimientos adquiridos durante la semana. Una vez realizado el examen parcial, dispondrán de 10 días para realizar cualquier solicitud de revisión de notas. Okay, so this is really important for you to know. It means that for every single week, you will have the entire week to complete your task. Once that the week have already ended up, so it means that the exercise the exercise who are going to be evaluated, they are not going to be available anymore. So they're going to be just available for 1 week. It means that you need to do your best and you need to take into account these important advertisements. Let's remember that you must be working your activities related to the according to the time, and according to your responsibilities as students. Genesis Aria, good evening. Good afternoon, sorry.
Good afternoon.
So, okay, for today, we're going to be working on session 7. Unit 4, I really like hip hop. As in every single Zoom meeting, we have introductory videos. Let's remember that introductory videos provide us general ideas about the different contents and activities that we are going to be based on for this specific session. Okay, so we're going to play back our introductory video, and then we will discover what contents and activities we're going to be working on.
Hi guys, welcome to session 7 of English 3. Let's go ahead and take a look at the topics we will be covering for this lesson. Okay, so this lesson, this is unit 4. I really like hip hop. We're going to begin with a vocabulary activity, just introducing vocabulary about hobbies. There's a list of vocabulary words in categories as well. And if you don't know the hobby, you can just look it up on the internet, or you can just look up some clues, learn about that hobby. Just try to pick 5 hobby types from all the categories and then use them in a short sentence to explain the hobby. Okay? Then we have another activity matching the hobby with the correct definition. So you have definitions about hobbies and then you have the hobby itself. So you're going to match the hobby with the correct definition. Up next, we have the music survey. So you just fill in the music survey. It's no big deal. Just fill it in and just talks about different types of music and singers, and the types of music as well. Okay. Up next, we have a writing task about my favorite singer. So the first, there is an example there that talks about Adele. Okay, so you're gonna take that example and you're gonna write about your favorite singer. Okay. Next, we have the hobby song. This is a video about the hobby song. This talks about more about hobbies. Next, we have talking about your hobbies in English. This talks about, asking about their hobbies and interests. Talk about hobbies means that you can share details about yourself. You can discover interests that you share with other people, and of course, free time activities. So some phrases that you can use, right, for asking about hobbies, how to reply, talk about hobbies in more details.
Okay, so for today, we're going to be talking about talking about your hobbies in English. As you might know, we have different hobbies, and when we talk about hobbies, are those activities who actually get our attentions because we love doing that activity, okay? And when you want to get to know someone, ask about their hobbies and interests. Talking about hobby means that you can share details and about yourself and discover shared interests and free time activities. And here we have some phrases that you might use when you're talking about or asking about someone his or her favorite hobbies. Okay, questions you can ask: what do you like doing? What sort of hobbies do you have? What do you do in your free time? And also in here we have some possible answers that you might use in order to answer those questions. Number one, in my free time I like reading books, could be an example. When I have some spare time, I enjoyed watching a movie, could be another way to answer. When I get the time, I love going to the party. Other example. I relax by watching TV or I relax by listening to music. My hobbies are bird watching, playing sport. I'm interested in, I keep on, I into, I enjoyed. And also you can add really or quite after for emphasize. I'm really keen on football. I'm really into genealogy. Okay. Also in here we have saying why you like your hobby. It means that you need to provide details. What is the main reason that you like that activity in a specific? You can also explain why you spend time on your hobby to make the conversation longer and more interesting. I mean, not to sound a little bit bored, but more interesting. And you might use, I really enjoy going to the gym because it keeps me fit, it gets me out of the house, it's sociable, it met lots of new people. It gives me something interesting to do with my time. It's not very expensive and anyone can do it. My hobbies are all creative. And then we have some other examples. And here we have more words you can use to describe your hobbies: creative, fascinating, practical, cheap, enjoyable, relaxing, different, unusual. Also, we have like doing versus like to do. We use like plus gerund ing for to talk about general like. I love running. I like fishing. She loves cooking. But we can use it with infinitive. We use like plus infinitive to talk about more specific likes. Okay, when you want to be a little bit more detailed with that specific activity that you love to do. I love running every morning after 7. I like to go fishing at the weekend. She loves cooking for the family on Fridays. Okay, so now I'm gonna be asking to Genesis, what is your favorite hobby or what are your favorite hobbies, Genesis?
Sí, profe.
Yes, talking about favorite hobbies, I want to ask you, what is your favorite hobby?
¿Por dónde va? No me perdí.
Talking about favorite hobbies, le estoy preguntando que cuál es su pasatiempo favorito, ¿verdad? Estamos hablando de los pasatiempos favoritos. So, I'm asking you, what is your favorite hobby for you?
El mío.
Yes.
Yo escucho música, profe.
And in this case, I
I
like
like
to listen to music.
to listen to music.
Okay, that will be. Okay, in here we have a practice exercise vocabulary. And here you need, first of all, let's remember that practice exercises are not evaluated, okay? Because I have some students very confused with this. This is only to practice, but it does not have any score that gets you amount for you. This is only for you to practice, okay? So we're gonna get started our practice exercise vocabulary, introducing vocabulary about hobbies. The following is a hobbies vocabulary study list. If you don't know the hobby, look at the hobby on the internet to discover photos and other clues to learn about that hobby. Try to pick 5 hobby types from all the categories and use them in a short sentence to explain the hobby, okay? So it means in here, um, you're gonna choose 5, you're gonna pick up 5 hobby types from all the categories and use them in a short sentences to explain the hobby. For example, I love collecting photos of my family because it's really funny. That will be for category number 1. And category number 1 is collecting. Now we're going to take a look at arts and crafts. Let's say I really love or I'm into photography. I'm into photography because it gets my whole attention. That will be for
Profe,
that will be
profe, ahí al colocarle el punto no se las califica mala.
No, porque en este caso yo voy a revisar este ejercicio evaluado. Por eso se coloca el punto. No, recordemos que hay ejercicios evaluados que no se le coloca el punto, pero cuando son automatizados. Pero cuando tenemos un cuadro de texto acá donde usted escribe la respuesta completa o usted realiza toda la respuesta, es porque yo voy a revisar ese ejercicio. ¿Ok? Cuando tengamos cuadro de texto donde yo estoy tapeando, ¿ok? Ahí sí se puede porque yo lo reviso, ¿verdad? Okay, performing apps, that is the next category. I enjoy dancing a lot every Saturday. That is for category of performing arts. Now we're going to take category number 4, music. I love playing the piano. Okay, that will be another sentences related to hobby. And for category food and drink, we can say she enjoys to be a beer tasting. And that's it. And then you are going to save and submit the practice exercise. Okay, it means in here, this is a practice exercise. I want you to know this is a practice exercise. It means that I need to check this exercise for you to have the score, okay? Also, you're gonna have another practice exercise. It means that you are going to match the hobby or activity to the definition, okay? So we're gonna get started and we're gonna start typing in. Okay, match the hobby or activity to the definition. Okay. Number 1, this is a type of dancing that comes from Vietnam. Horse riding, snowboarding, cooking, motocross, yoga, mountain climbing, stand-up comedy, taekwondo, manga, waltz, cigarette smoking. What do you think? Okay, for this one, I will say okay, we're gonna try to get a little bit more because this is too long. I will say this is manga, okay? Then we have number 2. This is an activity that involves smoking something that looks like a long brown stick. Cooking, motocross, yoga, stand-up taekwondo, waltz, cigarette smoking. Smoking. This one is with this one. Okay, number 2 goes. Okay, we're gonna wait a little bit because this is way too long. Okay. Waltz. This martial art comes from Korea. Of course, is Taekwondo. Also, we got number 3. This is an individual sport that can call you as well as keep you in shape. For sure, is yoga. You might climb Everest if you do this hobby. Of course, this is mountain climbing. Ride a motorized vehicle with 2 wheels for this hobby. For sure, this is motocross. And if you collect this type of comic book, you might need to read Japanese. Okay. So for number 10, fly down the snowy hill on the board for sure. This is your partner will be stuffed if you take up this hobby. Let's say, okay, wait a moment. Okay, let's continue with, we are missing type of comic. So we're missing one. Let's say this one, and then we are going to take this one. Now we're going to submit our answers. So this is, in this one we have 3 who are actually a manga. This is the right one. Cigarette smoking and waltz. That will be the right answers. And cooking. Those are the right answers, okay? Also in here, we're gonna have an extra information about Adele. Adele is a British English singer, and this is a writing task. My favorite singer, Adele. My favorite singer is Adele. Her real name is Adele Laurie Blue Atkins. She's British and she's got 2 great voices. She writes all her own songs. My favorite one is Rolling in the Deep. She was born in London, England on May 5th, 1988. She loves music. Her first 2 albums are called 19 and 21. Both are huge hits. She can play the guitar and the piano. She is very famous and everyone knows her name and her songs. I think she is wonderful. Also in here we have a video tutorial, the Hobbies song, and this is just an extra part information for you to have, and we're gonna play it a little bit.
One, two, three. Here we go. My family isn't at work today. It's Sunday. We are free. We're all off work, having fun, doing a hobby. My girlfriend's in the kitchen. She's taken up cookery. But she promised me to play computer games after dinner at 3.
Okay, also you will be able to talk about likes and dislikes in English. For likes, we have the subject pronoun plus like plus the noun. I like chocolate, they like the soup, we like vegetable. Remember add an S for she, he, and it. She likes apple, he likes in the park, it likes warm water. For negative, off, done, and doesn't. I don't like chocolate. He doesn't like the soup. They don't like vegetables. Okay. And the last one, we say we don't we don't say. Do you like bananas? No, you like bananas. Does she like the beach? No, you like the beach. Do they like zucchinis? No, you like zucchinis. When asking a normal question, we say, do you like plus the noun. Okay. This is an extra information for you. Also, you will have a video conversation about learned English conversation unit 12 hobbies. This is a short conversation for you to practice, okay?
Unit 11. Hobbies.
Do you have any hobbies?
Yes, I have several.
Really? Please, tell me more about your hobbies.
Well, I do like to collect things.
Really? What do you like to collect?
I like to collect stamps.
Really? Where do you collect stamps from?
I collect stamps from all over the world
Why do you do that?
because eventually I hope to have a stamp from every country.
Why do you want all of those stamps?
I think it's because
I won't be able to go to those countries myself.
Oh, what is another hobby of yours?
I
Okay.
collect beer.
And at the end, we're gonna be learning about the simple present and English. As you know, we have the auxiliary do does. You already know that we use do for are you, we, you, they, and that's for he, she, it. And here we have simple present questions and short answers. Do you like country music? Yes, I do. I love it. No, I don't. I don't like it very much. What kind of music do you like? I really like hip hop. Does she play the piano? Yes, she does. She plays very well. No, she does. No, she doesn't. And what does she play? She plays the guitar. Also, we have for plural nouns such as do they like Green Day? Yes, they do, or not, they don't. Those are some possible answers that you will have according to the statements and the simple present using auxiliary do does, okay? Also, guys, you're gonna have a practice exercise, complete these conversations. You will have two attempts. If you fail on the first one, you're gonna have the second chance to make it better. I like Kings of Leon too. Do you know it? Do you know it? Yes, I do. And I love, yes, I do. And I love this song. Let's don't download it. Now we're going to end up. Okay, and this one will be the then. Do you know then? Okay. Also, you're gonna have another exercise, another practice exercise. Uh, Complete the sentences about what these people like or don't like according to the chart below. Use the list of hobbies. Eva, Tom, Joe, Tina, Miss Tay. Likes, don't like, doesn't like. Okay. Eva, that's like funny friends. That could be an answer. Tom enjoyed Tom enjoyed don't like. Okay, Eva number one. Eva is number one. Eva. Okay, that's like funny friends. Tom enjoyed. Tom enjoyed. Let's say don't like gardening. And then you have to complete the other answers, taking a look at the list of hobbies that we have in here, okay? And also we're gonna be able to talk about grammar focus would, and this is a modal auxiliary. We use modal to express ideas in the future, right? For example, would you like to go out on Friday? Yes, I would. Oh, yes, I love to. Thanks. Would you like to go to a soccer match? I like to, but I have to work late. I like to, but I need to save money. I like to, but I want to visit my parents. Also, we have a contraction such as at, which is the D apostrophe plus the uh, personal pronoun I. Okay. And also we have a video tutorial making, accepting, and declining an invitation in English, okay? making, accepting, and declining an invitation in English, then you can play and have a better idea. Also, how to accept and refuse invitations. This is an extra information for you to know formal situations, accepting, refusing, and we have informal situations for invitations, accepting, and refusing. Okay. And you will have another video tutorial about how to accept and decline invitations in English politely and confidently. And at the end, we will have a reading about Fergie of the Black Eyed Peas. Okay, so in here, you're going to have this reading and get to know a little bit more about Fergie. Okay, so Genesis, do you have a question so far?
En el ejercicio de los 5 puntos, profe, no siempre salen los mismos y a veces en los ejemplos salen diferentes.
Mm-hmm. And this one, complete the sentences, or this one?
Ya le digo.
This one, complete this conversation.
Sí, en ese. A mí me salieron otros.
Ok, complete this conversation. Recordemos que son de manera aleatoria, es decir, que nunca van a ser los mismos. Aquí nosotros vamos a completar con vamos a completarlos de manera utilizando el presente simple, ¿verdad? Auxiliar do does. What kind of music does she like? Could be classical music. She loves Pavarotti. Yeah, he's amazing. I like I like it a lot. It could be, ¿ok? Pero no siempre van a ser los mismos ejercicios, son de manera aleatoria, ¿verdad? Y este es un ejercicio evaluado.
Profe, hay, por ejemplo, ahorita solo yo estuve conectada. ¿No eligen una hora en la que hayan más estudiantes con la posibilidad de acceder a la plataforma?
Bueno, ¿verdad? Cada quien sabe su responsabilidad como estudiante. Yo comprendo, entiendo que algunos trabajan o están tomando clases por la tarde, pero por eso es tanto la flexibilidad, ¿verdad? Lo ideal sería pues que todos se conectaran, pero ahí es donde se ve la responsabilidad como estudiante, ¿verdad? Todos tenemos responsabilidad y todos hacemos balance en nuestras cosas, ¿verdad? Pero cada quien es responsable y le pone el interés suficiente en cuanto a la asignatura o de otro índole, ¿verdad? Pero de igual manera, cada una de las sesiones Zoom son grabadas y están en la parte de enlaces. La persona o el estudiante que no pudo conectarse a la sesión Zoom, fácilmente puede ir a la parte de enlace que está por acá, da clic y básicamente da clic en la sesión Zoom que no pudo estar presente y ahí tenemos la sesión Zoom en YouTube, ¿verdad? Que fue grabada y subida en YouTube.
Ok.
Ok, ¿alguna otra pregunta, Génesis?
No, solamente.
Okay, thank you so much for your time and a pleasure to have you in this Zoom meeting. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hello, good afternoon, everybody.